Meeting of the Minds, a show where we bring famous people together, both living and dead, to discuss issues facing America today. What a beautiful day to have our guests here, Mildred Zaharias. Welcome, Mildred.
Hello.
And how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Can you begin by telling us about yourself?
I'd love to. I'm Mildred Ella Didrikson Zaharias, but people just call me Babe because when I was a child, I hit 5 home runs in a baseball game. I was born in Beaumont, Texas, and I was a natural-born athlete from the start, and I always wanted to just play games with my brothers, and I'm the 6th of 7 children, so we have a big house.
It's a large family.
It was. And I'm the daughter of Hannah and Ole, who are immigrants from Norway, and I play basketball, baseball, softball, I run track and field, I play golf, and I also am an expert diver, so.
Wow, that is a lot of sports. How do you manage all that?
It was hard managing all of them, but I just had such a love for games and just being an athlete, and I was a really bad student, and so I didn't have any talents in school, so I just focused on my sports.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, thank you for sharing that. You're such an extraordinary life.
Yes,
wow.
ma'am.
Let me ask you, what do you feel is your most significant contribution that you have made to American history?
I'd have to say my biggest contribution to America's history is changing the image of a young woman in my lifetime. I proved that women can be strong and independent and athletic just like men can. And I also won the U.S. Women's Open in golf. I won a gold medal, 2 gold medals, and a silver medal in the Los Angeles Olympics and in 1932. And I also, in the National Women's Track Meet, I had 8 first place finishes and a 2nd place finish. So I was a very fast runner, and so that's, I'd say, was my biggest contribution. I also won 3 national AAU basketball championships, so I was busy.
Quite impressive.
Thank you very much.
I see. Have one more question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think is the largest issue that America is facing in the early 21st century?
I would have to say that the biggest issue facing America in the 21st century is cancer. Millions of people die every year, and I even experienced cancer myself when I was in my 50s, and it was a huge struggle, and I just think cancer can be cured if we all work together and put money together and raise money to find a cure for cancer, because it needs to be stopped. It is just such a deathly disease, and I know I struggled with it, and I eventually ended up dying from it in 1956 on September 27th.
So you would say correct it by
yes, I would say we need to raise money. I even established a cancer clinic and treatment center before I died. It's called Babe Didrikson Zaharias Fund, to support cancer before I died with my husband, George.
That is extraordinary.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Is there anything else you'd like to add about yourself?
I'd just like to say, if you're a girl or a woman, just keep working hard. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something, because women are just as great as men, and we can do it, and that's all.
Thank you so much for coming today. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.